Good evening, my fellow infected psychopaths. Today I'll be injecting you with the insanity that is my voice. Let's get started.
Won't take it back to a time of pure simplicity, where flash games and look at rage comics were the best way to pass the time in middle school and high school. A time where cancel culture didn't exist. A time where Stephen Trigger happy billion Irish fans didn't exist. A time where good bands such as Evanescence, 3 Days Grace, Rise Against were the bands that ruled us all, as well as Breaking Benjamin. Oh yes, a wonderful time. But these aren't the things we're going to be talking about. No. Instead, we're going to be talking about a gun lad and his new profound discovery. Cool. Huh? What's this? Badass Lego gun book promo video. Huh. What's up?
Liliput, more peaceful, automatic assault rifles.
That was so cool! Wait a sec. There's others? That's so cool! I want to make my own Lego gun collection and post them on YouTube. That's so cool.
Ash, like you got the parts and resources to make your own Lego gun collection. What pathetic.
Shut up, nerd. You see, someday I'll have my own YouTube channel. I'll show off all my cool Lego guns. And I'll say cool things like cue the montage. You see, I even have a cool Lego gun montage go with it.
Much later.
This, my fellow infected psychopaths, is the MacLeod V2. The M standing for the man who played a big part in my love of Lego weapons of mass destruction. One of my favorite guns from Morton's book, Badass Lego Guns, is the liliput, which is kinda ironic for me, cause you figure I'll be more fond of the war beasts, because you know, psychos love machine guns. But no, for some reason the liliput really stuck with me, even while I was building new weapons. Over the years, I made my own Lego gun creations. My first weapons were simplistic, and if not a little rough, but as time went on, my engineering method improved tremendously over time. One day, I came up with the idea. What if I used my knowledge of Lego gunsmithing and applied it to my favorite iconic pistol? So I did. In a previous video, I explained pretty heavily on how the mechanism behind the liliput V2 works, so definitely check it out. But for now, I'll give you a quick rundown on how this thing works. Basically, there's a trigger that's attached to one end of a lever. On the other end of the same lever is an axle. Once the trigger is pulled, it moves the lever, which will also move the axle forward. Will push the projectiles from the magazine into a row of flywheels. These same flywheels will fling the projectile forward. This is what fires the gun. I needed the wheels of the flywheels to be compact, so I made them smaller. This unfortunately sacrificed speed that the motor was able to transfer to the projectile. To solve this issue, I added 2 more motors to increase the range. Another tiny feature I added was a safety switch to the electrical system. Let me explain. Typically in my flywheel guns, there's a limit switch that controls the flywheels. When I push the limit switch, the flywheels get turned on. Pretty simple. To ensure that I don't accidentally turn on the flywheels, I added an on and off switch that's wired to the battery to the limit switch.
Distance is 9 feet or 2.7432 meters.
Despite me giving praise to the weapon design, it's still not the greatest pistol I made. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely a major improvement compared to the first time where I attempted to make a flywheel version of the liliput. It's just that it's not a good Lego gun handgun compared to my other Lego gun pistols and handguns. The problem is range and accuracy. When I was test flying the weapon, I noticed the projectile will sometimes go towards the right. The range could be better too. I could solve the range issue by adding more motors, but at this point I dumped enough time and resources and funding into the project where it's just not really worth it. I don't know, maybe in future I'll take another crack at it, but for now I'll keep it how it is. That's all the time we have today for this class of Arsenal. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also hit or shoot the notification bell. Also be sure to check out my other videos. Until next time, see you later, you psychopaths.